So now we're gonna taste the cupcakes. The So Very strawberry cupcakes we're gonna taste. Whoops. I don't taste strawberry. I'm not sure what to make of. Not sure what to make of this. Definitely tastes gluten-free. It's really light. I don't know what to make of the texture. It's really interesting. And it actually looks pumpkin, but it's not pumpkin. So it's not bad. I don't know, maybe I need to let it marinate a little bit. So yeah. All right, we tried the cupcake. All right, so next we're gonna try our meatballs. I let them thaw out this morning, and it is now 2:53, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven for a little snack. And these are the Angus beef Italian style meatballs from my newest favorite store, Sprouts. Well, I've been shopping at Sprouts for a while, but I'm now vlogging it so you guys can see what works for you and, you know, take what's helpful for you. One thing I like about Sprouts on a lot of their foods, and if not all of them, but I know a lot of the foods I purchase, it shows you how to make the item that you purchase. So here are the cooking suggestions, how to cook it. This is going to be in there for $3.75, about 30 minutes. And I'm going to check probably before the 30 minutes because I don't like my meat dry. So we're just going to see. We're going to keep an eye on it, as you should anyways when you're cooking, what your meat's looking like. So put this in a pan in just a second. All right, so we're going to put the oven on 375. Bake. And start. Okay, we're going to wait for that to warm up. We have our pan. And I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil. Okay, so next we're going to put lightly into our pan some oil. This is a blend of olive oil and avocado oil. So you can use whichever one you want. And then after the meat cooks, I'm going to put this in the toaster because it's not going to take but like a minute. And for that, all right, so after the meat cooks, we're gonna do our Texas toast sourdough bread style, our thick bread, remember from the previous video. And then that's gonna be my little snack for today. Okay, so we're just gonna pour this in lightly, or just a little bit to cover the pan. Okay, I'm just going to use my hands because it is for me. So I'm just going to spread it around. You can use a napkin if you want, a spatula. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. And like I said, this is for me anyway. It's going to be okay. In. Just in case something touches the sides. And Let's see, we have about 5 minutes, so we're doing good on time. All right, we're gonna take our meatballs. We're gonna put them on the pan. The bottom side is a little flat, so I'm trying to place them on their bottoms if they'll stay. That's how they were in the package, so might as well stick with the side they want to stay on. All right. Oops. All right, so we're gonna give that the time it needs, and then we'll come back and put our meatballs in the oven. All right, so it's about that time. I'm gonna put our pan. I'm gonna put it on the top shelf. It doesn't need to be at the bottom. Put it right there. All right, we're gonna let that cook for about 20 minutes, and then I'll check and see if I like it at that time frame. Okay, the alarm just went off, so we're gonna do the first check. I did it only for about 10 minutes because I do have the meat closer to the top, so yeah, have the meat at the top of the oven. So when you put your food in the top, middle, bottom, it makes a difference depending on how you want things prepared. So let's check our meats. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and the camera is picking up like red, but they're more brown. Let's flip them over. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna let it stay for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna wiggle them so they don't stick. Kind of move them out of the way. Let them cook for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and check on. So this is the list that I was given. You can see here for the red meat, it does say to limit it to 1 to 2 servings a week. And beef is on here, and specifically grass-fed. And that is what our beef is. It is grass-fed. So we're just trying it. If you're looking at this right now, just take this information back to your doctor and just check if this same thing applies to you. Okay, this is what was suggested to me for my IBS and gastro issues. Okay, all right. So yeah, this is only for educational purposes and is not medical advice. Okay, so it's been another 10 minutes, and we are going to take them out. I did cut one open off camera because I'm using one hand. Looking pretty good. The camera is showing more red, but they are brown. Okay, so that's our meatballs. Yay! Okay, we're gonna turn this off. And next, we're gonna pop our bread in the oven. Toaster, and I put it on low. It's only on 1. Wait for that to come up, and then we'll eat. Okay, so now the bread is ready to be buttered. Let's butter our bread. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the things that I put on top of this sourdough. Since I'm not really eating butter, I don't really eat butter, and I want to make it almost like a meatball sub. So without the marinara sauce, because I cannot have red sauce, although I am so craving lasagna and spaghetti. So we're gonna make do with our meatballs, our sourdough, and I'll show you guys the things that I'm gonna put for my seasonings on the sourdough. Okay, for our Texas toast. Okay, so we have our oil. We have our salt, some garlic, thyme, and then black pepper. And I'm gonna put a little bit of everything on the bread. Okay, so here goes our oil, avocado, olive oil. And that should be good. Okay. Put a little bit of salt. Just a tiny bit, because we are putting meat on it, and the meat is going to be salty, I'm sure. And then we have garlic powder. Just gonna put a little bit, because I don't know how the meatballs, how much salt and all this stuff is already in the meatballs. I can smell it. This is really just for decoration, the thyme. And then a little bit of black pepper. You can mix it up how you want for your bread if you're doing Texas toast. We're gonna take the meatball I just cut open, or already cut open. And I'm just gonna do 2 for now. All right, let's taste it. All right, I've squished it together to make it kind of like a sub Texas toast, whatever. And let's taste it. Pretty good. That is really good. All right, y'all. So that's it for this video. I am gonna wash it down with some of this mango, orange, strawberry smoothie, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.